At the rate marathon records are falling, human legs are genuinely becoming faster than electric scooters. On April 26, the 42 km marathon witnessed a true sub-2 breakthrough. Just how incredible is this achievement? It's like maintaining a 250 pace for every single kilometer for 42 kilometers without stopping for even a second. Because this feat seems so impossible, many experts predicted that a sub-2 hour marathon wouldn't happen until 2075. Yet not only was the barrier broken, but two runners did it in the same race. Has the human body truly evolved? And what would happen if an average person tried to push through those 42 kilometers? First, let's put this into perspective. What does 42 195 kilometers actually represent? For an average person, walking it would take about 6 to 8 hours. At a common amateur pace of 5:30, it would still take a runner nearly 4 hours. But Sadie's time at the London Marathon was 1 hour 59 minutes and 30 seconds. This means he averaged a speed of about 21 km/h. To put that in context, the speed limit for standard e-bikes is 25 km/h. He maintained his speed on foot for 2 full hours, trailing an electric scooter by only a narrow margin. The reason Savi could run this fast isn't because he evolved in secret. It's because humans have turned the primal act of running into a highly sophisticated precision industry. In this process, carbon-plated shoes have played a massive role. The two athletes who broke the sub-2 barrier, they're both wearing the Adidas Adizero Evo 3. When running, every step feels like stepping on a spring, allowing a significant amount of kinetic energy to be recycled. These shoes can improve running economy by about 1/6. That might not sound like much, but over a marathon distance, that 1/6 difference translates into a gap of several minutes. To put it in perspective, the evolution of world records almost perfectly mirrors the iterative cycle of carbon-plated shoes. But the controversy never ceased, prompting world athletics to intervene, capping sole thickness at 40 mm and allowing only a single carbon plate. Even so, these shoes have still significantly pushed the boundaries of human limits. But what happens if an ordinary person tries to tackle this distance? After 3 kilometers, your breathing starts to become erratic. By 5 kilometers, lactic acid builds up and your leg muscles start to burn. Past 10 kilometers, your heart rate soars above 180 and your breathing, body temperature and fueling begin to spiral out of control. If you push through past the half marathon mark, muscle fibers will experience massive micro tearing, potentially leading to rhabdomyolysis and an emergency room visit. The dreaded wall for marathon runners typically hits around the 32-kilometer mark. With liver glycogen depleted, the body is forced to switch to fat burning mode, making every step feel like trudging through a swamp. For an untrained person, there are basically only two outcomes for a 42 km run: either collapsing, gasping for air, or being carried away on a stretcher. So how do elite athletes break the 2-hour barrier? Experts have identified 3 core metrics that determine marathon performance. Max running economy and lactate threshold. While an average person's VO2 max is around 35 to 40, elite powerhouses like Savi can reach levels above 80. They are essentially hybrid engines with extreme fuel efficiency. Their hearts pump significantly more blood per minute and their mitochondrial density is several times that of an average person. So is sub-2 a feat of human evolution or a triumph of technological progress? The answer is likely a bit of both. Training methods, nutritional strategies, gear selection, and course optimization are all built upon the culmination of decades of scientific research. But the very feat of finishing 42 kilometers in under 2 hours remains a miracle that fewer than 10 people on this planet have achieved. Just as in 1954, before Briton Roger Bannister first broke the 4-minute mile, the entire world believed it to be the ultimate human physiological limit. Yet in the year following his breakthrough, 37 more people achieved it. The human limit is never a wall, it is a door. Before the sub-2 breakthrough, everyone deemed it impossible. But now that it's done, what will be the next impossible to be kicked open?